We're in the cellars of Oddero with Isabella Oddero, and these are the old barrels they use to age Barolo. They're very different from most barrels because you see how large they are. So traditionally, Barolo was aged in these large barrels, and some modernists have moved to barriques, to smaller French barrels. Here we are with Isabella, myself, Tony, Mark Ganguzza in the cellars. Now we move up to La Morra, the historic village on top, and we're going to have breathtaking views of all the north and eastern slopes of La Morra. La Morra is a famous place. There's one of 5 of the little towns that's included in Barolo production. And here you can see in Piemonte we got hit with a slight dusting of snow, and it's absolutely beautiful, and you can see just above the fog. We're entering Oddero. Oddero is a beautiful winery, boutique winery in La Morra, and it's one of the few where women make wine. These are some of the older bottles in their collection, some of the labels, the very traditional labels here at Oddero, and they have quite a library selection, and we're going to get a chance to try some of these bottles very shortly. Here's our interview.
Okay. Isabella, what challenges do you feel you face today, and do women face today in the wine business?
I think today things are getting much better. Things are easier for girls, for women in the wine business. I have many friends, girls of my age, belonging to the new generation of the family. They are involved in the production and in the sales. So it is still not such an easy world for women because the major part are men, but I see a very positive future for women in the wine business in general.
It's been said that men in the food business or in cooking, that men cook to compete and that women cook to feed the people or feed their family. Can that really be, do you think that can be said about the wine business and winemaking?
Yes, I agree. I produce wine to compete also like the men, but I want to produce best wine, my best wines, to offer to all the people they came here.
What are you most proud of in your work?
In my work, in my job, I am very proud, and Isabella too. We are proud of our terroir, our vineyards in the Barolo and Barbaresco area, because we are owners of 35 hectares, especially in the Barolo area. We can offer 5 single vineyard selection of Barolo, and we are proud of our history, tradition, and tradition to produce wine in this area.
What do you think women do better than men when it comes to creating a wine?
Oh, in my opinion, the women, they have more patience, more attention, more care to control everything in the vineyards and in the cellar. They are so
humble.
No arrogance, and they work hard every day, and they don't expect anything, non si aspettano nulla, expect anything. They know they have to work hard to demonstrate di essere valide, to be important, to be valid.
Isabella, you're on the road through Europe and the United States selling the wine. What do you do better than a man does when you're on the road, when you're selling wine, when you meet a customer or you're selling to a distributor?
Oh, I think generally women are more social, more open, and so it's easier to establish a good human relationship with the customer, which is, I think, very important, fundamental today in the economics, in the marketing today. So for me, it's easy because I am available, I pay a lot of attention to the customer care to establish a good relation.
So you're telling me that you could probably sell more wine than Tony Verdoni if you were placed in the same situation?
Absolutely.
I'm pretty confident that she's correct. By the way, this sounds a lot like my wife and my daughter, this conversation.
Yes.
Here.
Well,
it's been an honor to be here and for you to invite Tony and I into your home and your winery, and more importantly to drink your favorite of your first vintage. And we thank you very much for having us. And
Grazie.
Grazie a voi.
Grazie Tony.
Salute.